Hey, hey, Bradley Charbonneau here from Thursday Thunder and the Repossible Podcast, and I am not going to give you a 17-minute guided meditation to more clarity. I'm not going to give you that. I'm just here to tell you that I'm not going to give it to you, and here's why. This morning, for the past few days, well, the past few weeks, past few years, really, I meditate daily for the past, 8 years, and I often talk about meditation, how wonderful it is, how powerful it is, how awesome it is for so many things, and really active meditation, not just passive like, oh, I feel good, but really having it actively improve your life, increase your power, your confidence, your clarity so much, right? I'm such a fan. And yet, I didn't want to be the meditation guide. I didn't necessarily want to create meditation. Well, not didn't want to, but I just didn't, see the reason or the place. And yet, now I do. So one thing is interesting. Here's a total geeky, techie thing. I have Google Analytics, but I didn't really have it installed properly all over the place. And now I can see statistics. I can see more statistics. For example, for my Teachable account, I can see what posts within courses are popular. And if you know Teachable, you know that's not normally so easy. In fact, it's not possible at all. So with Google Analytics, I can see what is popular. And to my surprise, the number one post, I guess it's a lesson inside of a course, is it's about a clarity meditation. And I thought, what? And then if I look further, there's another one also about meditation in the top 10. And I thought, wow, these are the popular posts in my courses. And remember, previously, I didn't really have access to this so well, so I didn't really know what's popular and what's not. In a course, it's hard to tell, statistics-wise, at least in Teachable, what's going on. So this was kind of eye-opening for me. And then also, here's another one of those coincidences that's not a coincidence. I was at an event recently, and a woman there, can't remember how it came about, but she basically asked me to create a meditation. And I said, oh, all right. So I did it. It was really long. It was like 45 minutes. I even forgot about doing it. It must have been almost a year ago. And like 2 weeks ago, she wrote me and said, hey, I finally have some feedback for that meditation you did. I'm like, what meditation? And sure enough, I dug it up. I found it. I'm like, oh, that meditation. Now I know what she's talking about. And I found it. And I thought, wow. And some of her feedback was just so compelling and so inspiring for me to do this. You know, I often get comments on my voice, how I have an audiobook narrator voice, how people like to listen to my voice. Remember, I also get comments that say, like, I can't stand this guy. I can't listen to another word of him. But I'm not recording for them. I'm recording for the ones who want to hear it. And she was just so complimentary and so inspiring for me that I thought, I think I should do this. And in fact, in a lot of my other programs, in my books, I talk about, go meditate. Here, I say it so lightly, but go meditate and go to Dispenza, go to, I can't even remember her name, the one, I like her, but she does really simple meditation. And see, I can't even remember her name. That's how much I obviously like her. And yet, then if I combine what people have been telling me of my voice and my content, and also, hey, I'm a writer. I'm very visual. I can create. I can describe. I can bring you into the moment, right? And so why don't I do that in a guided meditation? So my goal for this morning, and I've been working on it, and I'm almost done, but I'm like, I'm not going to finish by today. And then if I did, it'd be hurried. And this is very unlike me, because if you know me, I will just, boom, I will get it up there, worst book ever style, and have it be done and have it be live. And I'll deal with the quality later. I'll deal with fixing it later. But there are things like YouTube where you can't edit your video anymore, right? You upload your video to YouTube, it's permanently there unless you just delete it and do another one. Whereas something like a podcast or a post or whatever, you can change. So, or anything, content within your own world, like a program would be that as well. So there also another tip from a couple friends was Insight Timer. It's an app. It's meditation. It's music. It's a lot of stuff, actually. It's an odd name, Insight Timer. Kind of interesting there. But in Insight Timer, I can be a creator. I can be a producer and upload meditations. And so I thought, ooh, also interesting, right? So that's my plan. I want to do, and then once this idea switched in me that I was going to do this, then of course the floodgates open. As if you follow any of my work, it's just that floodgate needs to open, and then we're paddling downstream, and then things are easy. And so things became easy. And for example, like here, I even have titles: 17 minutes to more blank. So 17 minutes to more clarity, 17 minutes to more confidence, 17 minutes to more health, 17 minutes to more abundance, 17 minutes to more courage, right? You see the trend? 17 minutes, there's a thing with 17 seconds, there's a thing with 17 minutes. Not coincidentally, that's my favorite number. That's sort of my only number. That's why on the 17th I have my newsletter. I publish all my books on the 17th. Yeah, I'm kind of superstitious, whatever you want to call it. I call it ritual. I like it. I like the monthly 17th of it. And 17 minutes I think is a nice number, a nice sort of meditation time limit. Because it's longer than 10, a little longer than 15, not quite half an hour. You'll get it done with half an hour, especially, setting up and getting ready and then coming out of it. So call it half an hour, but 17 minutes of a guided meditation by me. So that's my plan. It's currently Thursday, of course, this being Thursday Thunder and all. And let me get this rolling I'll shoot for next week this time. And if you're not on my YouTube channel already, if you're watching this, you're probably on my YouTube channel, but subscribe, and then you'll see new stuff like that, like guided meditations. And so I'm going to be playing around with putting them up on YouTube and or into Insight Timer. I'm going to play around with those. Check out Insight Timer, by the way. I'm really liking it. It's cool filters in there, like how long do you want the meditation? Do you want a woman's voice, a man's voice? Do you want background music or not? Do you want song? Do you want meditation? Do you want whatever? It's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to playing around in there and to put this stuff some up on my YouTube channel. But then, frankly, honestly, hey, I'm transparent here, like monetizing this, right? If I'm going to be creating these meditations, what's the best way to monetize a meditation, a guided meditation, right? To sell them. Is it worth it just to have the views and the listens and the watch time on the YouTubes and the Insight Timers, or should I be selling them? So I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback as to what you think of them when I get them up there, and I'm just going to get started. And today I was having a lot of fun. I was on, I don't know if you know Audio Jungle. It's a part of Envato, Envato. Great site, by the way, for just all kinds of creative goodies. And they have audio, and you can buy it, and it's commercial free and all that. And they have great stuff. And that, I probably spent an hour listening to the background music and stuff. Like in an ideal world, I'd create it myself, but I frankly just don't know how. So that's my plan. That's it. So here's my teaser here's what I'm coming up with. I'm not offering today. I'm kind of proud of myself that I didn't just crank it out and finish it and hurry it up. Because I want it to be better. And as I was thinking through it, hey, here's something crazy. I even wrote it out. Right. And if you didn't know, I don't write these out on my Thursdays. It's part of my improv comedy background and experience to just wing it, to think of it in advance, but it's just in my head. And then I usually have like an arc and finish up and wrap up. And I'm getting better under 10 minutes. I'm at 8.5 and getting it done and getting the story done within a certain time period. So, but now I wrote it out so it'll be more like an audiobook quality than a podcast quality. Definitely going to do the better microphones and the proper sound equipment and stuff and make it sound good. So there you have it. There's going to come up with some guided meditations. Currently, the titles are 17 minutes to more blank. I don't know if I mentioned more earlier, 17 minutes to more blank. And the more I like because I think of it like you can just keep doing this, right? You think, oh, I have enough confidence. Oh, I have enough money. Oh, I have enough health. I have enough whatever. Well, you want some more? Here's some more. And you can keep doing them for more and more and more. All right, that's it. Thursday Thunder, Your Possible Podcast. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. I am here every single week. I hope you are too. Hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you're on a podcast, subscribe there. And feel free to please leave me a review on podcasts. Reviews are really hard to come by, especially on podcasts. And leave me at wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next week with some goodies coming next week with some guided meditations. Bye for now.